Hi everyone, this is Bernard from South Africa and welcome to this video. Today I want to share a great exchange that I've been using for the past 1 year, which has brought me a lot of satisfaction with regards to simplicity of use, and then also great service, and also the speed of the delivery of the cryptocurrencies that I want. So great features here. Let me just start off with saying they've went through a name change. They've been bought over by a company called Stratum, which is a Hong Kong-based company. So the website has also changed to stratum.hk, previously known as CoinBR.co.za if you are a South African user. So I've been using this exchange quite regularly, which is a great benefit to not just buy cryptocurrencies but also sell cryptocurrencies into your bank account. So alternatives to Stratum CoinBR is Altcoin Trader, Luno, X, Ice3X. So there's quite a few other exchanges that you can use. Why I like this one is there's no transaction fees. So if you transfer Bitcoin or Ethereum or Dash or Bitcoin Cash or whatever other currencies they do have, there's no transaction fee from the From wallet, which is CoinBR, to any other wallet address that you want to transfer your coins. That to me is a great benefit, which you save that transaction cost, which you can include to compare with other exchanges if you want to make a purchase, which help during that process. Okay, so let's get straight into it. So I'm not going to go through the detail of how to apply for or open up an account. So what I want to show you is at the bottom of this video is my link that you can use if you want to support me. If you got this link from someone else, please ask them for their referral link. Alternatively, just go to stratum.hk and open up an account. So when you register for this account, there's a few options that you can select. It's your email address, a password that needs to be 8 characters long with special characters that you must use with a number and a capital case. You need to enter a 4-digit PIN, which you need to remember for each and every single transaction that you do. You have to use that 4-digit PIN, and then also remember to select that you are from South Africa in order to register the account with the currency Rand. If you don't do that, there's a few steps that you need to follow in order to correct that under your preferences button. But those are the important steps. Then you have two options the moment that you click on register. Number one is that you need to go and verify your account through the email address where that verification email will go to. The second step is to select two options, one of two options. It's either a bronze account or a silver account. Now the best selection is the bronze account, which you then don't need to go and KYC your profile. If you select silver, then you need to send your ID, which you just need to take a selfie with your ID that you need to email to the support email address, which is this one here, support@stratum.hk, which they will then verify your account. Okay, so let me go into my account just to show you what it looks like. Remember to select that you're not a robot. That's just a security feature. Please note that they don't have a two-tier authenticator. What they do is they send you an email with a specific code that you need to enter into the transaction box together with your 4-digit PIN as a two-tier authentication. So that is a future development that they are going to apply. But for now, I didn't have any issues up to this point, and it is very secure. Okay, so inside your account, you'll see at the top is all the current prices in Rands. That's the green one is obviously the buy price, and the red is the sell price. So you can go and compare this with the other exchanges and then see which one is the best price for the day if you want to purchase on that day, and then just make sure that you select the one that's most appropriate to you. Remember the transaction fee that is excluded under Stratum CoinBR. Okay, so for this exercise, I've put in just a small amount. The minimum amount that you can buy here is 100 Rand. So I just entered the minimum so that I can show you how to make a transaction. Okay, so what you then can do is on the left hand side, make sure that you complete all your information. Under My Info, enter a bank account where you want to exchange your cryptocurrencies back into your Rand wallet. So if it's FNB or ABSA or Capitec or Standard Bank or whichever bank you use, just go and open up or just add an account so that when you are in the position to do that, then you can do that. Just another thing to note is they only operate within business hours from 8 to 5 Monday to Friday. If you want to make a transaction over the weekends or before or after the working hours, you won't get any response from them, so just please note. Then very important is how to make a deposit. So slightly different here. So select the deposit option, and then you'll see that there's a transaction button on the left hand side. The moment that you click on that button, it will take you to the banking details of CoinBR. You can load this as a beneficiary on your bank account or on your bank your bank account, and then the moment that you have made the transaction, there's a few things that you just need to remember. So very important, what you need to do specifically on Stratum CoinBR is that you need to print out or just make a print screen of your transaction, of your deposit that you've made on your bank account to CoinBR's account. The moment that you've done that, you can go into your deposit value that you want to input. So as an example, I entered 4,000, but when you enter the value, just make sure that you have a look at the value that you've entered, because of the fact that the 2 decimals of the cents is also included in this value. So if you type in 4,000, for example, you'll see that the zeros is also included in that. So if you just type in 4,000, it will record 40 Rand. So just enter another 2 zeros in order to record that value. That's a very important step. Once you've done that and you click on continue, it will take you to the it will open up a sub screen here, which you then need to go and enter. So let me just do I'll cancel that transaction. So let me just do that. Click on continue. The moment that you do that, okay, I'm actually glad this happened. So I did a transaction before for 4,000. If something like this happened, just enter the same amount but just with 1 cent, so 4,001 cent, and then just inform Stratum CoinBR on this email address that that you have done a second transaction but just with 1 cent, in order for them to confirm the correct transaction. Okay, so with that said, let me just go back to deposits. I'll do that exact same thing. So do 4,001 cent, click on continue. So you'll see that that transaction went through. Then click on send receipt, and then select the choose file to browse for the file with your proof of payment or just the print screen of your proof of payment, and then click on send. The moment that you click on send, it will go through to Stratum CoinBR. They will confirm the transaction. That normally takes place within 2 hours to by max 24 hours, but it normally takes place within 2 hours to about 4 hours. That's the average time that they normally do confirm the transaction. Okay, so just recap. So go back to deposit, click on the transaction button to or the transfer button, sorry, to select or to get the banking details of CoinBR SA. Click on the value that you want to enter, and remember the decimal value. Once you've done that, click on continue. It will take you to the transaction screen. Not there, I'm sorry. it will take you to this My Deposits at the bottom, and then click on Send Receipt, then click on Choose File, select the proof of payment, and then click on Send. Once that's done, then it will go through to Stratum CoinBR. They'll approve the transaction, and you'll see a value reflect under your Rand wallet address. Okay, so that's it in a nutshell. And then in the next video, I'll quickly show you how you can buy any of the cryptocurrencies with the Smart Box button. That is quite a nice feature, and then I'll see you there. Cheers, guys.